The Bench Lake fire has been burning for more than a week near the mountain town of Stanley, known as the gateway to the Sawtooth. I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Dent, and the mayor and business owners want to let people know that Stanley's still open for business as they rely on the summer tourism season to get them through the entire year. Most businesses in Stanley rely on a 12-week period from mid-June to mid-September to make a living. Charles Thompson owns Riverware and helps people get set up for adventures around Stanley.
It is quiet. It's been quiet the last couple of days.
This weekend, Stanley hosts the Sawtooth Festival for the Arts and Crafts. This two-day event with 75 vendors is one of the town's biggest weekends of the year.
That's still planned. Nothing's been canceled here. That would be my advice, is to keep checking the reports on the status of the fire, and the incident command issues those every day.
The Bench Lake fire stayed the same size from Thursday, and it's now 8% contained as the people in Stanley really appreciate the firefighters' efforts.
It's a very difficult situation that they're working in, and they're doing the best they can, and they've done wonderful work.
The smoke has contributed to an air quality rating that's unhealthy for sensitive groups. Something to keep in mind before traveling to Stanley, but it also says the general public's unlikely to be affected, and Boise's actually in the same category according to the Weather Channel, and the air quality really depends on which way the wind blows.
The predominant wind comes from the northwest, so it's blowing most of the smoke over into the south of us, so we still have all kinds of areas for people to go recreate: boating, biking, hiking, fishing.
The fire did force the closure of the most popular area around Stanley, and while Redfish Lake is closed, everything else remains open.
The restaurants are all open. Great food in Stanley, if you hadn't noticed. Everybody is still here waiting for the tourists to come back in or the visitors to come back in.
I'm your Idaho Backroads neighborhood reporter, Steve Dent, for Idaho News 6.